The planet is making an absolute liar out of me. I keep saying it's the last nice day, the last nice day, the last nice day. And then, because it's October, even though it's early November now, it still counts. The planet keeps dishing up some of this really great global warming. It's 76 degrees in November. I kicked the central air on last night for a little while just to cool it down. It got so hot up there, just so I could sleep. But yet, here we are with yet another Octember fail. You're looking right at it. The fence lights. The other day, I was out here, and it was a nice day, and the lights are hard to see during the day, but I said, what the hell? Why are they flashing different colors? I never turned that on. That's weird. And I said, all right, well, I guess I'll have to go try and reset that. And I decided that I'll do that in a few minutes. And then I look, and they're out. So I asked the little round cylinder thing to turn them on, and she did. I asked her to turn them off, and she did. That was all perfectly fine. And then later, they're flashing colors again. The fuck? So I unplugged it. I bet you didn't think you'd be seeing this area this late in the season. Obviously the pool's all done and disconnected, but because there's power in the box here, I decided to keep the 120 volt circuit engaged. Another thing is this latch is very loose now. Sometimes it's really tight, and now it's really loose, and the screws in it didn't loosen up. Nothing else has changed. So I'm going to attribute that to the weather, but we'll have to see in the spring. Because sometimes it's a really nice tight fit, now it's kind of not so. So that breaker is on. The plug is this one, and we'll plug it back in. All right. It's fitting all right. The box is loose for some reason. Well, I guess we're not going to worry about that right now until it starts falling off. It just seems a little wonk, but we'll let that be as it may. It's flashing colors now, but it's kind of doing it wonky. I can't really explain. It's flashing in a very irregular pattern. That is really peculiar. This one in particular. See that? And the rest are like doing weird shit also. At least at this end. Very, very, very peculiar. And that goes purple. None of these other lights are going purple. So that indicates that there's something probably wrong. Not cool. Just as peculiar is now it's behaving again. That's exactly what it's supposed to do when it's been plugged in after being unplugged. I have the app open and it shows they're on. I hit the off, it turned off, and now it looks like they're going to operate. So let me just load up the thing, we'll turn it back on. Nope, doesn't want to turn on. Of course, the Wi-Fi isn't that great here. Oh, now it turned on. As far as the app goes, yeah, it's just slow. So I'm trying to set it to white. And of course, nothing wants to cooperate. Very, very peculiar. Very strange behavior it's having. Now it went to white, but the app still hasn't updated to reflect that. Now it has. There it is, and now I can control that. I set it to more warm and as cold as it goes and all the way warm. No, it flipped back. That was my mistake. And then it went back to the color screen. But now it seems to be working. Turn it off. Okay. Turn it back on. All right. Alexa, turn off the fence lights. Okay. Alexa, turn on the fence lights. Okay. So I don't know if you heard me, but you definitely saw the lights go off and on. It seems to be working now. But what was with that weird flashy flash? It's not supposed to do that. Very peculiar. I have a feeling this problem is going to come back. The good news is there is the controller for it. So I just have to get in the bush, the rose bush, to get in there, and then I can swap that out. And I have a replacement, not because I did a switcheroo or ripped anybody off, but because this is actually two sets strung together, which you're allowed to do. So China sent me two sets, and each one comes with a controller. I could have them do different things, but then I'd have to run power to the middle of the fence, and that's just, it works fine this way, and I'd rather keep them all the same color. So that's really strange. Just decided because Octember that it's going to crap out. There's absolutely nothing wrong with it. It looks perfectly fine. It doesn't look like water got in it or anything. It's exactly how I left it. Very strange. I have no idea. Just another one of those wonders of the myriads of Octember. If it fails again, I'll swap that controller box out. And if that fails, then I guess Bozo's is going to buy me 2 more sets. He just did that for my computer chair. I'm not going to tell you anymore, but that's what I do now. Because trying to get a hold of these China people, they don't respond. Which is one of the problems of buying on Amazon, but it just is. Anyway, that's going to wrap up this Octember fail. I have one more to record today, which I will do, and show you the results of that. Thank you very kindly for watching. I greatly appreciate it. Make sure you click like, make sure you click subscribe, and take care. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.